Social media is in meltdown after explosive reports claimed that Chrisean, already notorious for her unpredictable behavior and headline-grabbing feuds, allegedly left her infant son, Chrisean Jr., behind to attend a DJ Academics and NBA YoungBoy concert. The shocking accusation has ignited widespread outrage, with fans and critics alike expressing disbelief and anger online. As phrases like "consequences pending" flood comment sections, insiders hint that both family members and authorities are now stepping in. For many, this moment marks a troubling new chapter in Rock's long-running saga of chaos, controversy, and the heavy cost of turning turmoil into a public persona. The internet is spiraling into chaos after a wave of viral clips and alleged messages sparked one of the most heated controversies of the year. Blurry videos, supposed text screenshots, and even fake leaked voicemails have flooded social media, painting a picture of Chrisean allegedly leaving her baby, Chrisean Jr., behind to chase the spotlight at a DJ Academics event where NBA YoungBoy made a surprise appearance. Witnesses claim she was spotted in the VIP section, dancing, shouting, and seemingly unfazed by the storm brewing online. The incident, now infamously dubbed the abandonment concert, has split the internet in half. Some fans argue she deserves a break from constant pressure and judgment, while others accuse her of putting fame and nightlife above motherhood. To make matters worse, the backlash only seems to fuel her defiance. She's posted cryptic stories as if daring critics to come for her. Behind the scenes, insiders warn that serious consequences may be looming. Rumors of family intervention, legal trouble, or even a custody battle are spreading fast. But this scandal didn't appear out of nowhere. It's the latest eruption in a long-running saga of chaos that has followed Chrisean since the start of her fame. From her earliest days in the spotlight, she's been celebrated for her raw honesty and condemned for her volatility. Public fights, drunken live streams, and fiery relationships made her a magnet for both fans and controversy. When she became a mother, many hoped it would mark her turning point, a chance for redemption, stability, and growth. For a while, it looked like she might finally find peace. She shared tender moments with her son and spoke about change. But as whispers of late-night partying, missed duties, and family clashes began to surface, hope turned to skepticism. Photos of her out while fans asked, "Where's the baby?" reignited the conversation. Now, with this latest scandal dominating every feed, the question isn't just about one night. It's about whether Chrisean can ever truly escape the chaos that built her fame in the first place. Then came the DJ Academics connection, a relationship that's been as unpredictable as Chrisean herself. The two have a long, tangled history filled with online insults, public shade, and viral beefs that once made them sworn enemies. But somewhere along the line, the tension shifted. What began as ridicule turned into reluctant camaraderie. Academics started defending her during live streams, praising her for being unfiltered but real, while Chrisean dropped teasing comments on his posts. Fans immediately noticed the strange alliance and couldn't decide if it was a newfound mutual respect or just another case of calculated clout chasing. Enter NBA YoungBoy, one of the most influential and polarizing figures in rap. His shows are notorious for their intensity, chaos, and celebrity magnetism. So when Chrisean showed up at an academics event where YoungBoy made a surprise appearance, it didn't look like just another night out. To critics, it was a blatant display of choosing fame over family. To supporters, it was her reclaiming the spotlight on her own terms. But when reports surfaced that she allegedly left her baby, Chrisean Jr., behind to attend the concert, outrage erupted. This wasn't just another headline. It became a moral battleground over motherhood, responsibility, and whether Chrisean had truly grown beyond her wild past. As the story spread, blogs began hinting that family intervention was imminent and that consequences are pending. Some insiders even whispered about possible legal action if neglect could be proven. Alleged text screenshots between family members painted a grim picture, relatives claiming they were done covering for her and ready to step in. Baby exploded with emotional videos calling her unfit, while hashtags like #ProtectChrisean and #Where'sTheBaby trended across Twitter. Gossip accounts reposted every blurry photo of her at the event, dissecting them like evidence in an online trial. And rather than cooling the flames, Chrisean seemed to fan them. She posted dark selfies and cryptic captions like, "Y'all mad, but I'm living," laughing emojis included, as if daring the internet to keep watching. Some fans rallied behind her, arguing that being a mother doesn't mean losing personal freedom, while others doubled down, claiming she was proving every critic right. The difference this time? The chaos wasn't just about her. It involved her child. And that changes everything. Because while the public may overlook drunken live streams or explosive breakups, accusations of neglect hit differently. With academics and NBA YoungBoy now entangled in the narrative, this isn't just Chrisean's scandal anymore. It's a reflection of the culture's obsession with spectacle. And just when it seemed the drama couldn't escalate further, it did. A new leak hit the internet. Screenshots allegedly showing a text exchange between Chrisean's sister and a close friend. Within hours, the rumor mill exploded again, blurring the line between truth and fabrication. What started as gossip had now morphed into a full-blown digital storm, and no one knew what to believe. The situation exploded when a leaked text thread allegedly showed Chrisean Rock's sister furiously saying, "We told her not to leave him like that. Now people talking about CPS. I can't cover for her anymore." That single mention of Child Protective Services sent the internet into a tailspin. Within minutes, TikTok was flooded with dramatic videos captioned, "Chrisean might lose her baby," while gossip sites plastered headlines claiming, "CPS investigating Chrisean Rock." No one could verify the rumor, but the damage was already done. Online debates erupted, some calling it karma, others insisting it was fabricated drama meant to tear her down. One viral comment read, "Even if CPS ain't involved yet, they should be," while another shot back, "Y'all just want her to fail." Then came an even darker twist. A leaked voice note allegedly from someone close to Chrisean claimed she left her baby not with family, but with a friend before vanishing for the night. When videos of her dancing in the VIP section at the DJ Academics and NBA YoungBoy concert surfaced hours later, the internet lost it. The grainy footage showed her screaming, waving her arms, even climbing onto a chair as the crowd went wild. The clip, captioned, "She forgot she's a mother," racked up millions of views overnight. For many, it confirmed the worst. Critics mocked her, saying, "The baby's safer at the concert than at home with her," while fans struggled to defend her choices. Just as outrage hit its peak, a new claim flipped the story. According to a gossip blog, Chrisean called family members after the concert, not to check on her son, but in tears, saying, "They watching me. They trying to take my baby from me, but I didn't do nothing wrong." Was she realizing the consequences too late? Or was this her usual cycle of chaos followed by self-victimization? The internet couldn't decide. Soon after, whispers of a looming custody battle began circulating. One gossip page shared a blurred screenshot of what it claimed was an email titled, "Child Welfare Review, Shield's Case." The redacted details didn't matter. The phrase alone was enough to send social media into meltdown. Suddenly, this wasn't about one reckless night. It was about whether Chrisean would even be allowed to keep her child. Celebrities started chiming in. A reality TV star tweeted, "Motherhood isn't part-time. I pray for that baby," while rapper K defended her, saying, "Y'all act like moms can't breathe. One mistake and she's crucified." The internet split down the middle. Then, DJ Academics himself decided to weigh in, only fanning the flames further. During a live stream, he laughed off the controversy, saying, "Shorty was turned up. She ain't the first mom to go out. Stop it." His casual tone infuriated critics, who accused him of enabling her recklessness instead of holding her accountable. And just like that, the saga transformed from scandal to spectacle, one that now has the entire internet watching to see just how far it will spiral. NBA YoungBoy's fans, of course, spun the chaos into celebration. To them, Chrisean Rock showing up at one of his most explosive performances wasn't scandal, it was legendary. They called it her rock star moment, praising her for living life on her own terms.
but not everyone saw it that way.
Critics fired back immediately. She's not a rock star, she's a mom. What began as gossip had evolved into a far deeper debate about responsibility, fame, and whether Chrisean could truly juggle her turbulent lifestyle with motherhood, or if this was yet another example of her proving that chaos would always come first. Then came the post that stopped everyone in their tracks. At 3 a.m., Chrisean shared a cryptic Instagram story, a pair of tiny baby shoes placed beside a concert wristband, captioned, "Y'all don't know me." The internet froze. Was she mocking her critics? Trying to show she could be both a mother and a free spirit? Or worse, was she turning her own child into part of her public narrative? Whatever her intention, one thing was undeniable. This storm wasn't blowing over anytime soon. Now, the eyes on her weren't just those of fans and trolls. It was the media, the industry, and possibly the authorities. The phrase echoing across social platforms, "consequences pending," no longer sounded like a rumor, but a warning. Just when it seemed things couldn't get more explosive, a second twist sent the scandal into overdrive. A viral Twitter thread emerged from a user claiming to be a former babysitter for Chrisean Jr. The account, at Inside Rock House, posted what read like a confession. "I used to take care of her baby when she didn't feel like it. Half the time she never paid me. She'd leave him crying for hours, saying, 'He'll be fine. I got moves to make.' Don't let her fool y'all. This concert ain't the first time." Within hours, the thread racked up over 100,000 likes, igniting a fresh wave of outrage and disbelief. Some called it a desperate bid for clout, but the details felt uncomfortably specific. Then came the proof, a blurry photo of a baby bottle on a cluttered kitchen counter the user claimed was from Chrisean's home. The image spread like wildfire, sending the internet into a frenzy. A new TikTok clip poured gasoline on an already raging fire. The video showed Chrisean Rock at the concert, up close, unmistakably her, dancing wildly with friends, belting out lyrics and clutching a bottle of alcohol. The caption read, "Meanwhile, where's Baby Jr.?" Within hours, it amassed millions of views and a tidal wave of heated comments. Hashtag Protect Chrisean Jr. This is neglect, period, one user wrote. Others pushed back. Moms deserve fun too. Y'all act like she left him forever. And then came the chilling refrain echoing through the threads. Consequences are pending. But the biggest blow didn't come from strangers, it came from family. A viral Instagram live from one of Chrisean's cousins began circulating, showing her cousin visibly upset and saying, "We're tired of cleaning up her mess. Y'all don't see what happens behind the scenes. Junior deserves better." That line, "Junior deserves better," hit like a thunderclap. It wasn't just family drama anymore. It was confirmation that the rumors about custody issues might not be rumors at all. The fallout spread fast. A leaked screenshot, allegedly from an email between a boxing promoter and a sponsor, began making rounds online. The message read, "Her personal issues are becoming too volatile. Consider suspending endorsements until further notice." Suddenly, Chrisean's chaos wasn't just threatening her reputation, it was threatening her income. Then, instead of lying low, Chrisean doubled down. She went live on Instagram, staring straight into the camera with fire in her eyes. Laughing off the babysitter's accusations and her cousin's rant, she declared, "Y'all think I'm scared of CPS? Scared of sponsors? Baby, I've been broke before. I've been hated before. I've been fighting before. Ain't nobody taking nothing from me." The internet detonated. Half the comments hailed her as the fearless queen of chaos, while the rest called her reckless, heartless, and delusional. And just when the storm reached its peak, she delivered the line that split the internet in two. "Y'all worried about where my baby is? Do you even know where your baby's father is? Exactly. Stay out my business." That single clapback broke the internet, hailed by fans as savage and condemned by critics as pure deflection. The central question still loomed. Where was Chrisean Jr. during the concert? Then came the most dangerous twist yet, a supposedly leaked custody document that began circulating on Reddit, allegedly showing an official notice of pending custody review, with Chrisean's name on it. It was clearly unverified, but gossip blogs ran wild with headlines like, "Is Chrisean about to lose her baby?" The scandal had become too massive, too dramatic, too viral to ignore. Celebrities joined the chorus. One female rapper tweeted, "Praying for the baby, that's all I'ma say," while an NBA player posted, "She wild, but y'all judging too hard. One night out don't make you a bad mom." Meanwhile, DJ Academics fanned the flames yet again, laughing on stream. "This is why she a legend. Everybody watching, everybody talking. She is the culture right now." But behind the memes and think pieces, industry insiders whispered something more ominous: that consequences pending wasn't just internet slang anymore. It was literal. A TMZ-style blog dropped a cryptic line that made everyone's stomach drop. "Our sources confirm officials have been in contact with Chrisean's camp. This is far from over." And just when the internet thought it had seen the worst, a chilling tweet from an anonymous account sent shockwaves through every feed. The concert was just the beginning. The real secret hasn't dropped yet. Stay tuned. That single post turned the already volatile Chrisean rock saga into something bigger, something darker. What had started as a scandal was now a full-blown cultural earthquake shaking timelines, podcasts, and group chats across the globe. The phrase "consequences pending" had evolved from a warning into the unofficial slogan of an internet in meltdown. Twitter looked like a battlefield. One side rallied behind her. Fans tweeting under handles like @RideForChrisean and @FreeSpiritedQueen shouted, "Moms deserve to breathe. Fathers vanish for months and nobody blinks. And she's a rebel, not a housewife. Respect it or move on." But the opposing camp came armed with equal fury. Accounts like @ProtectJr now fired back. "Neglect is neglect. Fame doesn't excuse it." While at Culture Matters wrote, "She's not unpredictable. She's irresponsible. There's a difference." The divide was so intense that #TeamChrisean and #ProtectChriseanJr trended simultaneously, each side tearing the other apart in endless quote-tweet wars. On TikTok, the drama became digital theater. Some creators made parody skits of CPS officers knocking at her door. Others went emotional, posting voiceovers of Baby Jr. set to somber music, pleading for attention. Meanwhile, her supporters countered with glossy edits, clips of Chrisean laughing, cuddling her son, set to soft instrumentals and captions like, "A mother doing her best." What began as outrage had transformed into performance, an entire internet split between judgment and defense, each side convinced they were protecting the truth. Instagram's gossip circuit went into overdrive. Pages like The Shade Room and Hollywood Tea Daily feasted on every leak, blurry clip, and cryptic caption they could find. Each post turned into a digital battleground, tens of thousands of comments stacked under every update, as fans and critics clashed in real time. Over on YouTube, reaction capitalized on the frenzy with dramatic titles like "Did Chrisean just risk custody?", "The truth behind the abandonment concert," and "What CPS doesn't want you to know." Every new upload poured gasoline on the fire. Behind the entertainment, though, the industry was quietly panicking. One boxing promoter, speaking off the record, admitted, "She's bigger than the sport right now, but for all the wrong reasons. We can't sell fights wrapped in this kind of controversy." Rumors swirled that a major sponsor had quietly backed out, and a leaked email hinted at pausing collaborations until stability is restored. Chrisean never named which brand, but the whispers alone sent fans spiraling. Was her chaos finally costing her financially? Celebrities joined the conversation too, adding new fuel to an already burning story. One rapper defended her on Instagram, saying, "Y'all act like she's the first mom to have fun. Relax." Another veteran artist took the opposite stance, tweeting, "People confuse chaos with authenticity. That baby didn't sign up for this." Even athletes chimed in. A famous NBA player posted, "Let moms breathe," while a WNBA star countered, "Breaks don't mean neglect. Get your priorities straight." The debate even reached daytime television, where a talk show host declared, "This isn't about motherhood or fame. It's about responsibility." That clip alone sparked a new wave of arguments, with some viewers applauding the honesty and others accusing the host of mom-shaming. But the drama didn't stay online for long. Outside one of Chrisean's recent boxing gym appearances, fans physically divided. one group holding "Protect Baby Jr." signs, the other waving banners reading "Her body, her life, her choice." The shouting match grew so intense that security had to intervene, and the footage instantly went viral, an eerie, real-world reflection of the internet war. Through it all, Chrisean stayed unapologetically defiant. She posted an Instagram story showing baby toys scattered across the floor with an NBA YoungBoy song blasting in the background, captioned simply, "My life. My rules." Within minutes, social media erupted. Fans defended her freedom, critics condemned her choices, and insiders echoed one chilling refrain, "Consequences pending." And then, just as the chaos seemed ready to fade, a new twist dropped that froze the internet in place. At 2 a.m., a blurry Reddit video surfaced, apparently showing a woman who looked like Chrisean in a heated argument. Her voice cut through the static. "I ain't giving nobody my baby. Y'all trying to trap me, but you won't win." The video ended abruptly, leaving the world in stunned silence, and the scandal more explosive than ever. Was it staged or heartbreakingly real? No one could tell, but the clip exploded across every platform within minutes. And just when the frenzy hit its peak, a new bombshell dropped. A gossip outlet claimed it had obtained official paperwork from Child Protective Services, hinting at an open investigation into Chrisean Rock. The document was blurred and barely legible, but the faint CPS letterhead and the phrase "case review" were enough to detonate the internet. Within hours, blogs screamed headlines like "CPS confirms inquiry into Chrisean Rock." The timing couldn't have been worse. That same night, Chrisean went live, this time in tears. Her mascara streaked down her cheeks as she looked into the camera and shouted, "Y'all want to take my baby? Over what? Because I went to one concert? Because I tried to live." Her raw emotion divided the internet. Some saw it as a rare, unfiltered glimpse of her pain. Others accused her of performing, saying the tears were more about image control than remorse. But before anyone could catch their breath, the story took a darker turn. A new Instagram account appeared out of nowhere, calling itself "At Pending Consequences." It posted a single, haunting image, tiny baby shoes resting on a concert flyer, with the caption, "The truth is coming. She can't run forever." The post spread like wildfire. Who was behind it? A vengeful ex-friend? A family insider? Or someone deep within the industry ready to expose her? No one knew, but the account gained 100,000 followers overnight as every comment section filled with frantic theories. Behind closed doors, industry insiders whispered that the situation had reached a breaking point. One promoter allegedly told reporters, "If she loses custody, her career's done. No brand will go near that." Another source claimed, "She's burning every bridge faster than we can rebuild them." Meanwhile, a rapper who had long feuded with her poured gasoline on the fire, tweeting, "This is the endgame. She's not built for motherhood or fame." Fans dragged him for the comment, but it went viral anyway, further cementing how far-reaching the fallout had become. By now, it was clear, this wasn't about one night out anymore. It was about something far deeper, her child, her career, and her very identity hanging in the balance. Then came the final cliffhanger that froze every screen. TMZ-style outlets teased exclusive footage of officials visiting Chrisean's home, promising the full video soon. The caption read, "See what happened when child services showed up." Instantly, social media went silent. Was this it? Had CPS officially stepped in? Or was this yet another mirage in a storm of rumors, leaks, and half-truths? Whatever the case, the narrative had shifted for good. This wasn't about concerts, clout, or cryptic Instagram posts anymore. It was about survival. If Chrisean truly left her son behind for one night of chaos, the price of that decision might be more devastating than anyone could have imagined. Because now, the truth isn't just pending, it's approaching fast. And the question haunting everyone is simple yet chilling. Where does it all go from here? This story runs far deeper than the headlines make it seem, and now, the entire world is bracing for the fallout. But here's where you come in. Do you think Chrisean is being unfairly dragged by the internet for simply trying to live her life? Is this outrage really about motherhood? Or is it about society's double standards, where fathers can disappear for months without facing half the backlash? Or maybe, just maybe, this was the breaking point, the moment where Chrisean finally crossed a line no parent should ever cross, and the consequences everyone's been whispering about are finally catching up to her. And what about the child at the center of all this? Should custody even be questioned? Or has this entire storm been exaggerated by gossip blogs desperate for views and viral clicks? I want to hear your thoughts, your theories, your frustrations, your support. Flood the comments with your takes. Who's the victim? Who's the villain? And who's just playing the clout game better than anyone else? Don't forget to like if you believe the truth deserves a platform, and hit that subscribe button because this saga is far from finished. The phrase "consequences pending" isn't just a warning anymore, it's a countdown. And when that hammer finally drops, it won't just rewrite Chrisean's story, it could shift the entire culture. Stay tuned. The truth is coming faster than anyone's ready for.